What's happening, guys? Thank you for tuning in to the Kevin Carhees Show. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy the show. What's happening, guys? Thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for tuning in to the show. Guys, let's not waste too much time, man. Let's go and get into this thing. Y'all, this guy sent me this dating profile from this dating app and asked me to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it, man. I already did a video like this here, so I guess this is going to be part 2. But we're going to look at it from a different angle. We're going to look at it from a different angle, and we're going to see what we can make out of this. Now, let's check out what she put on her profile. She said that, I want a man that doesn't play about me, must be very affectionate. That don't sound too bad. God-fearing. I'm a Virgo, mother of 3, ages 15, 14, and 12. I'm not here for friends with benefits. Okay, we can go with that. I'm picky as fuck. See, this is where she get me at. This is where she get me, and this is, guys, I see this often on dating sites and on profiles. If you think I'm lying, just go on a dating app and look at some of the profile. Most of y'all on dating apps anyway, and so don't lie like you're not. And ladies, y'all don't lie like you're not either, because I've seen a study, I've seen statistics. The number one way people meet each other today is through dating apps. That's the number one way. Most people are on dating apps if they're single. That's the way of the world. Dudes ain't trying to walk up to women and approach them no more. Everybody want to hide behind the internet. But let's keep going. She says she's picky, quote unquote, as fuck. I don't like ghetto men. Please be 30 plus. If I don't find you attractive, I won't respond. Please, no hard feelings. All right, man. Now that's being a little arrogant right there. That's when the arrogance kick in. I'm not trying to waste anyone's time. I'm an introvert, but I want to be loved deeply. Okay. Now, guys, first of all, you picky because you're picking men from a cesspool. You're picking men from a cesspool. See, women will have a lot of guys, a lot of low quality guys, which clouds their perception of themselves. They think because these low quality guys are giving them tons of attention, that means that they can put themselves on a pedestal and make them think that they're such a high commodity because all these guys from the cesspool are chasing behind them. All these guys from the cesspool. Now, most women are going to ask me, well, since you're talking about guys from a cesspool, what is your definition of a quality guy? Well, here's my definition of a quality guy. Now, we done had people try to describe quality guys, low or high value guys, all low value guys, but let me tell you something. This is my definition. When I compile all the information that I got, this is what I came up with. A low quality guy has to have a foundation that's established. And what do I mean by that? That means that he has to have his own house. Now, you could be renting. That's fine. He has to be able to, as long as you got shelter and it's in great condition. A person can feel comfortable in this shelter. He has to have lights, have to have water, have to have his cable turned on, transportation, all that, internet. And a woman can come in there and she can integrate herself into his life and live comfortable. Now, if she want to work and go ahead and do that and bring extra into the house, then fine. Yes, she can have a career. But she has to integrate herself. Because if she decides to exit, he can keep going and he don't fall off. And be honest with you, that's what most women want. They want a man that's already established. So he has to have a foundation laid, guys. Next thing, well, he don't have to be rich. I say that. He don't have to be rich. You don't have to have all that money. You just have to have your foundation laid. He's not super emotional. He has confidence about himself. Next thing, guys, is he has to have options. You got to have options, because I'm going to tell you, a woman don't want to be with a man that doesn't have options. That's that. I don't know what else to tell you guys. That's just how it is. She don't want to be with the guy that doesn't have options. She also, and you guys, you have to be able to command your ship. You have to be able to lead and command your ship and not put up with no crap. Be honest with you. Be honest with you. It's a slim picking when it comes to just those simple things in men out here. It's a slim picking. You would think that it's more guys that will have these simple things together than not. But they don't. Trust me, guys. They don't. With this particular young lady, and many young ladies, the fact of the matter is she's probably only been with low quality men. That's probably all the type of guys that she's been with. Low quality man. I can guarantee you this, guys. And when I say low quality, I really mean these guys have to have one or more of these qualities. One or more of these shortcomings. One or more of these shortcomings. And guys, you can get yourself out of the cesspool. You can get yourself out of the cesspool. All you have to do is work on it. Work on yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. Start working on your empire. You can get yourself out of this. Now, ain't nothing you can do about being overweight overnight. That's something you got to work on. Ain't nothing you can do about being a certain height. That's something you got to work on. But trust me, you can get yourself out of the cesspool and become a high quality guy. Sometimes women think that just because a guy is handsome by women or by society standards, then he must be a quality guy. But let me tell you something. It's a lot of handsome guys that's over 6 foot that don't have a foundation built. That's a shortcoming. Even though women will try to build a foundation around these type of guys, women have bad habits of doing that. They'll find a guy that's handsome. They think they can flaunt him and up their status because they got a eye candy. So they'll decide to just build a foundation around him, which is a red flag. They'll overlook the red flag and they'll start building a foundation, guys. Some of these guys have a ton of children. That's a low quality. Got children all over the place, man. You can't be in all these kids' life, and these kids need a father. You got kids all over the place. And I'm not saying if you got a lot of kids, you can't never have a woman or have a relationship. Guys, that's just going to be a shortcoming. It's going to be a shortcoming. That is baggage. That is baggage for men to have a lot of kids. Some of these guys are 20 some G's in the rear. $20,000 in the rear on child support. That's a shortcoming. Now, if you got sick or something like that, that's another thing, man. That's a shortcoming. Guys get out of prison with no plan. These women will take them in. Low quality. That's a low quality man. Come out of jail, get back out here, don't have no plan. Now, I'm not finna down people that, fall short in life, end up getting locked up. But if you get locked up, man, you need to come back out here with a plan. Might not work out at first, but you keep at it, it's going to work out. Some of you guys go straight back to the street life, man. Straight back to the street life. And that's their end all be all. From jail, back out here on the street, doing the same thing that put them in jail, thinking they smarter. But yeah, that's a shortcoming, guys. That guys out of prison with no plan, or guys from a cesspool. Low quality man. Another low quality man that women tend to deal with is married guys that's looking for side chicks. Those are guys that show women plenty of attention. They show them plenty of attention, but they're married. claiming to be unhappy. Another low quality guy. Guys that study constantly chasing. And guys, every woman have a man that's chasing her. You're gonna be hell bent to find a woman that don't have a man that's chasing her. He's a low quality guy. And these are her choices. These are the choices that when she speaks, she's talking about she's picky as fuck, quote unquote. Because those are the pond that she's got to fish in. She's fishing in a cesspool. And you know what kind of fish you're gonna get out of cesspool. You know what you're gonna get. Because if you're a quality guy, you'll be very weary of dating women like this. Very weary. Women with 3 kids, arrogant attitude, thinking she's the prize, but too naive, guys. Too naive to understand that she's a magnet for these cesspool guys. A magnet. And this is the problem. Guys, this is the problem when you're dating a woman with 3 kids. If she's a good mother, then all her time and energy is going to go towards her kids. If she's not a good mother, then man, we don't even need to talk about that, because that goes without saying. When you decide to get in a relationship, start dating, getting in a relationship with these type of women with 3 kids, especially if they 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies, man, listen. What it's saying to the woman, subconsciously it's saying to this woman that I'm so beautiful. I am so beautiful. Because remember, these women have orbiters. They have tons of orbiters. And orbiters that's sitting around, guys. Sitting around, good morning, beautiful. Good night texting. Hanging out on the phone with them for hours. Hoping these women will give them some time, attention, maybe some sex. These are low quality guys. If you're gonna sit around and be an orbiter, that's no way a high quality man would be an orbiter. But these are the type of guys that does this stuff. Good morning, good night. And all you're doing, guys, all you're doing when you take on this woman with these kids is you're sending a signal to her brain that she's so beautiful and deserving. Listen, because you can just listen to how women talk about themselves. Oh, it's men that tell me I'm so beautiful, I'm so gorgeous, I'm so, my ex told me that he wish he could be back with me because, I was something special, I was this, I was that. Yeah, they can go on and on and on talking about themselves. And they really believe this. They really believe this, just bragging on themselves, guys. But by you accepting this, you're sending a signal to her brain that says that she is worth you accepting these 3 kids. You're worth accepting another man's child. You're worth accepting another man's child. You the one that's found the diamond in the rough, and you should be lucky to have her. You should be lucky. That's the signal that you sending. That's no other way around it. Oh, she's a good woman. Man, listen. High quality. There's single women with no children all over the place. But she's going to look at you and say, hey, why are you choosing me? Why are you choosing me? Now, guys, let's see what entails a woman with this much baggage. What does it entail when you take on a woman with 3 kids? Number 1, guys, pressure. As a man, you taking on this family, pressure is on me, on you. You get kicked out of the house, lights get turned off, all that water get turned off. Everybody gonna be looking at you. Kids gonna be looking at you, crying. A woman gonna be looking at you. Oh, you ain't a real man. You took on this family. You ain't doing enough. You need to get out there. That's pressure, guys. The bills gonna go up. Food gonna go up. You go to McDonald's, man. Hell, you might spend $45 on one meal every time you go to McDonald's. Every time you go to McDonald's, you instead of you going to spend $10, $15, you're gonna be spending $45. Gotta listen to all their problems. And even if they grown, man, the kid gonna be trying to borrow money. Grown kids trying to come over there and sleep on the couch, getting into it with their girl, their husband, their wife, their boyfriend. Grown kids come with issues too. Gotta listen at the disrespect. Gotta listen at their opinions about everything, guys. And then you gotta listen at the woman go on and on about the problems with the kids. Then you got baby daddy drama. Possibly baby daddy drama. And if she ain't talking to a baby daddy, then it's some bitterness. If the kids are young, she gonna have to stay in contact with them. If they going through teenage years, they gotta go through puberty, dealing with the school, dealing with problems at school. Then you gotta come home, listen to all that noise. You've been working 12 hours, you gotta pull up at the high, all that noise. What if you let her move in with you? Then what? What if you let her move in, her and the kids, and then y'all get into it? Then she ain't got nowhere to go. She trying to get her own apartment, man. She got to save up her money, 4-5 months, 2-3 months, unless you gonna take out some money in your savings and give it to her. You gotta listen, man. You gotta sit there and look at the kids. They ain't got nowhere to go. They looking at you. She looking at you. Not all, she might can't go to her mama house. She might can't go to her sister's house. She might just got to go to a place of her own. Then you got to deal with that. Then you stuck. You stuck there with her and the kid. Why? And you don't even really want to be there because y'all got into it. You think it's time for her to go. What if the scenario is flipped? You move in with her. You move in with her. First of all, you're going to be walking around on eggshell. You're going to be walking around on eggshell. Can't speak your mind. Can't say what's really on your chest. She make all the calls. She might make you think that, oh yeah, you the head of the house. Man, you ain't finna be no head of the house. You done moved in with that woman. That ain't finna happen. If she got teenage kids, they might double team your ass. Kick you out on the man. Have you outside with your bags, everything. You might have to get in a fight with them kids up in there. Mess around, one of them kids hit you high, the other hit you low, throw you on the ground, cuz. Shit, you might end up having to fight your way up out of that thing, man. Then she put you out. She mess around, start losing attraction for you, and she decided, man, she gonna go with another guy, start creeping around on you, man. She gonna be ready for you to go, cause she gonna be ready to move the new guy in. Then what you gonna do? You will literally hate to come home. You literally will hate to come home. If you do all this, guys, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen after a while. After a while, the woman going to start looking at you as less. No matter how much a woman want to try to convince you that you're such a great guy, you're a real man, it's such a great thing, you come in, you accepted me and my children. After a while, she's going to start looking at you and less. Guys, that just happened. It's just happened normal, naturally, subconsciously, a lot of the time, guys. Because she's looking at you like you don't have no options. She's looking at you like you don't have no option because she can see single women out and about with no kids. Hell, some of her friends might be single with no kids. And she looking at you like, why you can't get one of them? You have to settle for me and my children. At first, she'll be ecstatic. Oh, he's such a great guy. Yeah, you accepted me with my children and all that. Yeah, that'll last for about a good 6 months to a year. To about 6 months to a year, then she gonna start looking at you like, if I got you, I probably could do better. I probably could do better. If I got you, I could probably do better. That's what she gonna be thinking, guys. See, that's why you hear these stories, man. These guys been married to these women 10, 15 years. And after these guys raise the kids, dude work his finger to the bone, come home all stressed out. Then the woman decides she don't want to be with him no more. She ready to get back out in these streets, man. She ready to get back out in the streets. You done help raise all the kids up. They out the house, everything. And she want to do something different. And there you is, sitting up there talking about, man, yeah, things ain't work out between me and her, but we always gonna be friends. We always gonna be friends. The only person that benefited was her. You stepped in when all these deadbeat dudes that she was dealing with from the cesspool, got her pregnant, had all them children. She used you to help raise her kids up. I don't care how much child support you get, man. You still gotta deal with all that foolishness. Still gotta go pick them up. Still gotta sit there and listen to all that stuff, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We gonna always be friends, and I always got a bond with them stepchildren. That's one thing about it. I got a relationship, man. We close. Man, them kids ain't studying about you, man. Them kids out trying to find their real daddy. They out trying to find their real daddy, or they already chilling with their real daddy. And they'll hit you up on the pad by when they want some money, or they want you to fix on their car, something like that. Try to get something out of you. That body, dog. I'm telling you. But you go, yeah, man, I love these kids, man. I love them. They my kids. I don't care what nobody say. They my kids. Man, get up out of here, bro. That's why quality guys are skeptical about this foolishness. They don't want to put themselves in that situation, guys. They don't want to put themselves in that situation because they know what comes with it. But these women will overvalue themselves because they think that they can make these type of demands. Like she say, I'm picky, quote unquote, as fuck. Yeah. Only man you're picking from is from the cesspool. Oh, he's over 6 feet. He's tall. He's handsome. He got a little money. That don't make him know how to deal with women. See, these guys, some of these guys, you'll sit back and look and say, man, okay, man, I see these women, man, they checking this guy out, man. You know, yeah, these women, man, y'all be, man, you sit back and really look at this dude, man, these cats, man, these cats act like powder puff. Yeah, they'll get out on the street, they'll throw them hands. Yeah, they will throw them hands. They're quick to jump in the car and grab the heat on these guys. Man, you look down underneath, man, these cats like powder puff, man. Women at home running the whole show. Running the entire show. Mess around a woman, go out, have a baby on them, man. The dude stay with the woman, then claim the child. She'll stay with him and claim the child. Allow this woman to come in, start problems within the immediate family, brother, sister, cousin. Then he fighting with all these his family members. She done left him, went out, found another man. He's still over there trying to patch things up while she long gone, man. These guys will let him come in and do that. Work 120 hours a week. Work 120 hours a week. Live above his mean. Get in front of everybody. Talk to him any kind of way. Man, these are the kind of guys that get in these 50-50 relationship. And man, I told y'all know what I said about that. Y'all know what I said about them 50-50 relationships. Ladies, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you not to go after something that your heart desires. I'm not telling you that. But don't get up here talking about I'm picky as fuck, because you ain't picking nothing. You're not picking from high quality guys. You're picking from low quality dudes. Because when you run across a high quality guy, you don't pick him, he pick you. You don't pick him, he pick you. So guys, understand your value. Know what you're getting yourself into when you're dealing with women with this many kids. Look, guys, listen. If a woman got 3 kids, man, you better proceed with caution. If she got one kid, you better proceed with caution. If she come over here talking about, oh, you got kids, I got kids, we're gonna be a blended family, we're gonna be all happy, go lucky, yeah, we're gonna live everything to the end, everything gonna be good. No, guys, proceed with caution. Women always say that up front. They always say that up front. Proceed with caution. Shout out to the free crowd, man. Shout out to the free crowd, guys. Until next time. Peace.